My name is Ross. I first came to get my colon cleansed a few years ago. I compare it to like when you start working out. If you've not been working out for a long time, you think, oh, I'm in decent shape. I'm doing okay. And then you realize, oh, I'm not nearly as good a shape as I thought I was. So it's sort of an experience like that, and giving me body awareness to realize how much I can improve my digestion, how much better it can be, and how to better take care of myself. And that was also my experience with the health naturopathy consultation of supplements and other very simple, not very expensive practices that I can do on a regular basis, daily basis, to improve my digestion and just overall wellness, feel much better.
What was going on with your health before you came here?
I was definitely not digesting very well. I had trouble regulating my diet, just, as many people do, the common experience of going back and forth between my impulses and compulsions and comfort eating versus different kinds of diets and methods, what works better, and realizing that, things that if my digestion works better, then that's the main point, and not to eat too much, and also to fast on a regular basis, to not eat after a certain point in the day, and not to eat before a certain point in the morning is definitely very beneficial.
And how were you feeling day to day before?
Much more struggling with energy, and not realizing how much I think poor digestion was definitely contributing to me feeling very sluggish, tired, and also stiff in my muscles, and just feeling heavier.
What had you tried before that didn't work?
I had tried like a pure keto diet. I hadn't realized that I had been struggling with my digestion kind of as a default before, and that was one thing. That was just for weight loss, but not for digestion itself. But it was that I just didn't realize that digestion itself was a priority, as opposed to a particular model of nutrition, or that how important digestion itself is in maintaining a higher energy level and getting more nutrients out of food.
What made you finally book your first session?
I just considered it. I saw the card at Vitality Bowls in Morgan Hill, where I was living at the time, and I figured I would give it a try, since I knew I definitely needed to improve my my wellness, optimize my digestion.
And what was your first session like?
It was very easy, and I felt very light afterward. Noticed how much how backed up I was, and how much I wasn't really digesting. I knew I wasn't doing great before, but this really was like a wake-up call.
And how do you feel now versus before?
So much more aware of how important it is that everything moves through smoothly, and how my body is reacting to things, and not carrying so much excess that isn't getting eliminated.
What can you do now that you couldn't do before?
I definitely have a great deal more energy, and I don't get nearly so lethargic toward the end of the day, toward the end of a work week, and I am much better able to regulate eating habits and not give in to compulsions and fall back into bad habits, because I just realize how everything works together.
And what would you say to someone that's on the fence?
It's totally painless. There's nothing to lose, and chances are you will realize you need it more than you thought you did.
And who would you recommend this to?
Anyone who's struggled with energy levels and regulating eating habits, and doesn't feel an acute connection between what they eat and how they feel, and how they eat and what they feel.
Biggest win in 3 words?
Feeling much lighter.
Cool. Thank you.